What up, fam? It's your boy Aaron coming to you once again from First and Faithful. I guess we knew this was going to happen. Seems to be the way every offseason with the Niners. We suffer a major injury. We had so much good momentum going. The George Kittle signing, training camp getting into the swing. Today's the first day of padded practices. The good reviews we've gotten so far on Brandon Ayuk. The rave reviews we've seen coming out of the camp regarding Jerick McKinnon, which have been great. Bosa apparently looks like he's, ready to have maybe a Defensive Player of the Year season to follow that Defensive Rookie of the Year. So just all the good news, and then just comes to a crashing halt. Reports are that Jalen Hurd, the team fears that he has torn his ACL, will be out for the season. He heard it yesterday. It was Sunday. He was actually working off to the side. It looks like he was just running some routes. Twisted, did something, went down, was down for reports about four or 5 minutes. Trainers came over, talked to him. He got up, demonstrated what he did to hurt himself, went back to the locker room, did not come back out. There was really no update after that. And then today, this morning, reports are that he was getting tested and looked like the reports are that they fear a torn ACL. Obviously, it sucks for Hurd. He's worked his butt off, obviously, last season from the back injury to make it back this season. So, it sucks for him. Crazy stat I saw today. Hurd has only played in 19 football games going back the past 5 years, going back to his college days. 19 games in the last 5 years. I don't want to say injury prone, but definitely maybe just bad luck, just bad injury luck. I mean, obviously, if you're just running routes with no contact and tear your ACL, I mean, that's just bad luck. There's just nothing you can do about that. So that just sucks. Seems like the Niners seem to have that. Jimmy G obviously blew out his knee on a cut. McKinnon, now Hurd. I don't know what it is about this team. I don't know if they're cursed or what it is, but obviously sucks. There was also some speculation that Hurd deleted his Instagram and his Twitter account yesterday due to fans just being incredibly shitty, basically, towards him. Shut down both those accounts. I hope that's not true. I can only say, please don't be that fan. We're all emotionally invested in this team and all the players, and I am as well. Obviously, when the season starts, Sunday rolls around, wherever the Niners are playing, when they win, it's a good day. When they lose, it's not as good a day. And I know we all feel that, but it doesn't mean you attack players and all that. That's a very small, very, very, very small minority. Every team has a portion of fan base that is toxic, that is shitty, that is not indicative of the entire fan base or most of the fan base. The people I've interacted with on here, on Twitter, in person, games I've gone to have all been, kind of the best fans, honestly. And it makes you definitely proud to be a Niner fan. But, just kind of a shitty situation if that is true. Now, as far as the injury goes and how this affects the team, this is a golden opportunity for Jauan Jennings, the 7th round draft pick this season, to step into that slot, that big body slot role. Not as fast as Hurd, but obviously great after the catch, picks up a lot of yak, which is huge in Shanahan's system. Big dude, just, reports are earlier, he caught the ball and kind of bounced off a couple people. This is what he does. This is a golden opportunity. There was some, he's a 7th round draft pick, so was he going to make the 53-man roster? Not so sure, but with Hurd out, or probably out, this is huge for Jennings. I hope he takes advantage of the opportunity, because obviously with Kyle calling plays, he'll scheme them open and take advantage of his strengths, because in Kyle, I don't think there's anybody in the league better at that. As far as how this affects the team overall, the only saving grace, if you can call it saving grace, someone tearing their ACL, this happened early in camp, so that's better than later in camp. They have time to either Jauan Jennings, like I said, bring in some more guys. And the Jerron Brown was coming in for a workout tryout. Maybe a trade is an option. I know let's see, not Golden Tate, sorry. Corey Davis was talked about coming in, possibly. Jones from Detroit, maybe, a possibility of guys that, could possibly come in. Niners don't have a ton of draft capital, so I'm not sure how that would work, but this is early enough for John Lynch, the front office, if they need to bring guys or make a trade, this gives them time to work that out. And this was kind of a worry I know the players had about not having the full off-season regimen that you normally have in a normal off-season, OTAs and camps and all that. We saw this, I believe it was when they did the strike in 2011, 2012. There was a lot of injuries when they came back because off-season was shortened. Gerald McCoy of the Cowboys also blew out his ACL, and there was another player this morning that was reported towards ACL. So definitely, this is going to be that offseason that basically whoever can make it through the preseason or this offseason healthy, and they're just gonna have a huge advantage over a lot of teams. Just and that's normal, but I think especially this offseason because no one's had that normal offseason plan. People being hurt is going to be part of the game, so if you can come out of that relatively unscathed, you're going to feel so much better about where your team's at. If Hurd is the only player that goes down this offseason for the Niners, that's not the worst thing ever. It is unfortunate for him, for the team, but that's the update. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know, sound off. Let me know who you think the team, is it Jennings that steps in and takes over that spot? Do you think they trade for somebody? I know Antonio Brown's been talked about, like, hey, bring in AB. My thoughts on AB are simple. If you can put that man in this straitjacket for literally every second he's not either A, practicing, or B, playing a game, no. If he allows you to do that, put him in the straitjacket, I'm all for that. The problem with AB, I know people have talked about the locker room, and if it's strong enough, he'll be fine. He's not suspended for shit he did in the locker room or on the field. He's suspended for shit he did outside of the locker room, outside of the facility, and that's what I think that has to be part of the package too. Your locker room, you may be able to contain him with Jimmy and Kittle and get him to do it the Niner way on the field in the locker room, but that doesn't mean that translates outside the locker room. We saw that with Reuben Foster, everybody raved about him as a teammate in the locker room, on the field. It was what happened outside that was the problem, and that's what you have to worry about. I'm not worried about AB necessarily in the locker room. I'm worried about when he leaves for the day. What happens then? So that's the issue. But like I said, sound off below. Let me know what you guys think. As always, this has been First and Faithful. I'm Aaron. Have a great one. Bye-bye. Hey, thanks for watching First and Faithful. Here's another video I think you'll enjoy. Also, don't forget to subscribe. New videos every week. Appreciate all the support.